Thank you, friends. Shabbat Shalom and greetings to you all. Hope it was a great Victoria Day celebration for everybody in the Great White North. And I mean that in terms of white for snow, not for privilege or race. And I equally hope it's a wonderful Memorial Day for all our dear friends south of the 49th parallel, whether north or south of the Mason-Dixon line. Victoria Day, also known as Firecracker Day, is to celebrate Queen Victoria, who ruled Britain so long ago, no one remembers who she was. But it's a holiday. And it's the holiday that counts the most. Now, Memorial Day, it's kind of like the American National Youth Corps, when we remember the soldiers who gave their lives. So light a candle, my friends, and elevate their souls, and the souls of your own true loved ones. Now, for those keeping count, we're only a week away now from Shavuot 7, the holiday 7 Sabbaths from Passover, the day to celebrate the great Epiphany on the rocky heights of Sinai. How are you going to celebrate those 10 great rules for living life? Those 10 little rules are still with us. No matter the problem they can fix, just count to 10 before you hit send. The message you deliver should be sweet, not with sticks. You forged a great nation in the desert, taught them how to live, though the smallest can be the greatest you see, since it's founded on the principles of share and give. Perhaps the greatest epiphany witnessed by the masses in history. And I see that Ellen had a great trip to the Big Apple, where she got to spend much needed time with her little mini-me. And it couldn't have gone unnoticed. But the other day, the great Nobel laureate turned 81. And is still on his never-ending tour, which really never ended. It merely paused for COVID. Happy birthday, Bob. The world has certainly gotten crazier. And I guess people are crazy. Times are strange. I'm locked in tight. I'm out of range. I used to care. But things have changed. This is a great Oscar-winning tune. But one thing that still hasn't changed, my friends, is our need to and desire to come together as a group, to honor and pray and observe as a community, a collective consciousness, seekers showing faith, any and all faith coming together, love, any and all love coming together, a true chavura, which is a fellowship, expressing our nature of kindness, compassion, thoughts, feelings, hopes, dreams, and wishes, unites us all in this community house of spirit, Beth Ruach, house of spirit, sharing and bringing light, keeping fear at bay, and even though together, we're individual in our approach, each connecting in his or her or their own way. So once again, please do go ahead. Invite everybody you know. Some physically, some digitally, psychically, emotionally, spiritually, any way you want to gather and share. From Psalm 133, also known as the Hine Matov, come together. Hine Matov. Shevet Achim Gam Yad. Hine Matov. How good, how pleasant it is for brothers and sisters together. Community. 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 Together. And we support each other in this community, my friends, so let's all spread love, goodwill, and fellowship to the world. Remember, this is your setting aside just a little bit of sacred time in your own sacred space to honor and converse with whoever, whatever you happen to believe in, because we all believe in something. It's a part of your Kavanah. It's your intention that you put out to the universe. It's your goodwill. And goodwill and intention are the roots of what you can control, what you can correct. Your intention sets in motion everything that occurs in your lives, my friends. So let's take some time now to use that intention. Send some of that goodwill, some light, some healing out to whoever you know that needs it. Healing and renewal for everybody. It floats through space, finding those in need. So send it out. For those you know and for the souls and spirits of everybody you love, think of whoever that needs healing, renewal, and love, or just plain goodwill. Focus on them. Call their names. It's not just for people. It's for our pets. It's for the earth. It is the healing of the world. The tikkun olam that's part of our spiritual genetic makeup. We have to help heal the world. It's not something we complete. It's an ongoing task to be dealt with in this lifetime and every lifetime. We each must do our own part. We each must do what we can to improve and change our own little corner of the world as we change ourselves. we change everything around us. And part of that healing of the world is when we send these thoughts and energy for health, for renewal, for goodwill, for everybody. They don't have to be sick. It's for those in our hearts, our minds. So let's all send out energy for the people in need everywhere. Special thoughts and prayers, for Jerry. We pray for you, Jerry, for Aurora and Nicole, for Eileen. And yay, Eileen, she's doing great. It's always a pleasure to see her and be around. For Snoopy, for Agent K, for Doria, for Joseph, for Aurelia, who's doing fantastic, for Mary and William, Dave and Milky, for Shoshi, for all those suffering and in need. Let's not forget to include the familiars of our lives, all of our sacred animal friends everywhere. Never forget them. For everyone you know in need, and for the whole world. And my friends, let's always remember a good word for the wonderful bee. It is the kindness, the healing, wishes, goodwill, and love we all send out. It just circles the world finding those in need. So thank you, each of you, for all you do, for all you care. Because the world is a world of spirit, and spirit, my friends, never dies. Avotenu Makor Chabracha Limotenu. May the source of strength bless the ones before us. Help us find the courage. Make our lives a blessing. The renewal of body. The renewal of spirit. Amen. Misha Baruch, let us all have our spirits renewed, because this is the great prayer for healing, in which we call upon God to heal as He has healed before. Misha Baruch, may He who blessed, because all healing is a blessing. So let's all send and receive healing and renewal energy in our efforts to share, to care, to love, to grow. Now, we're at this last reading from Leviticus, and it's called the Bechukotai, by my laws. Now, have you noticed how often in Hebrew words end in that I sound? Now, the I at the end of a word is a suffix, meaning my, and adding emphasis. Okay, and we've seen it and used it many times. Sarah, name was changed to Sarai, which was princess, to my princess, with an emphasis on the my. Adon, Lord, to what we often mistake for the name of God, but which is really just an address. Adonai, my Lord, and with emphasis, my great Lord. My sweet Lord, my Lord, my Lord, really wanna know, really wanna go with you, really wanna show you that it won't take long. Bechukotai is God's emphasis that these are His laws, the true words of God, by my laws. So they're worth paying attention to. And we're going to read a quick list of blessings and curses predicated on whether the people are going to follow these laws. Now, this list comes at the conclusion, and so it's arguably the culmination of the book. It indicates that all of His laws has implications. It says plainly enough, the people's fate will depend on whether they follow these laws or not. Now, the unsaid piece is, it's all the laws. It's all or nothing, and it's all the people. You have to read the fine print, my friends. Now, there are two things, blessings and curses, and there are references to the significance of vows. So this book ends with a choice, just like we have in life, blessings or curses. Blessings for obedience, curses for not. Kind of like the way we're going these days. Either or. Now, either or is often simply conditional love. Now, the key to the relationship between Leviticus's laws and the Bible story is this list of blessings and curses here in Leviticus 26. And the blessings and curse list is the connection to what will follow throughout the rest of the Bible and history. The blessings include rain, produce, satiety, security, peace, victory, population, divine presence, divine relationship. The curses, well, they include illness, defeat, wild animals, pestilence, famine, divine rejection, destruction, dispersion, and exile. Curses, or a little bit worse than the blessings. Now, the blessings and curses provide for the eventuality of a variety of essential matters in the realms of nature, human relations, especially political relations, and divine human relationships. All future stories of the fortunes of the people of Israel in these realms are to be understood according to this one text as being the results of whether, as in Leviticus 26:3, you will go by my laws, and if you will observe my commandments, and you will do them, or if you will reject my laws, and if your souls will scorn my judgments, so as not to do all my commandments, so that you break my covenant. Which way do we go? Which way have we gone? There's a very interesting comment in there that you may not notice. Leviticus 26:11, and I shall put my tabernacle among you, and my soul will not scorn you. My soul. Does God have a soul? This is the only place in the Torah that refers to the deity's nephesh, soul. And the last blessing contains another very interesting phrase, Leviticus 26:12, and I shall walk among you, and I shall be God to you, and you will be a people to me. Now, we knew from back in Exodus that the purpose of the tabernacle was so God could tent among mankind. He spent his time in Genesis walking among man. So this is a reminder of his connection to us, that it's always been there. And that last blessing of the list echoes what is thought to be the wording of the marriage ceremony in ancient Israel. I shall be a husband to you. You will be a wife to me. As well as the adoption ceremony. I shall be a parent to you, and you will be a son, daughter to me. The connection of God to man is the same as that of a parent, of spouse, a connection of divine spirit. Yes, my friends, the world's sacred. So is everything in it. Express your gratitude, light a candle, make a wish. Celebrate your life and the lives of those you love. Share your feelings with them. Live free, be free, honor your freedom, be well, be happy, be blessed. Share and honor the light and all who live in the light and continue to shine. Continue to send everybody you know goodwill and love. Pray for peace and freedom for everyone. And end to terror and hatred, because remember, friends, we're a community. We learn together, we celebrate each other, we love each other. We share this ride together, men, women equally. So let's all send out love, not fear. Send out peace, harmony, goodwill, and healing to all who need it. And please do learn to forgive and learn to love, including yourself. Open your hearts and honor the relationships of your life. Tell those you love that you love them. Take advantage of the time you have. Enjoy the journey, because we take the twists and turns and the patterns that weave through the fabric of our lives in our effort to grow, to learn, to be, to love. So please do love. God bless you all. Have a fantastic week. A week of love and light, a week of peace, a week of miracles. Examine your intentions. Use them to imprint your will on the universe, because we set in motion all that happens in our lives. It's our intention, our kavana, our cause, our effect. It's all linked. Now, as I've said, you always have time to forgive and to be forgiven. You have the knowledge of what's good and bad. So acknowledge what you've done wrong to yourself, to God, to any person you've wronged, and ask forgiveness. But do so with sincerity, with accountability, with vulnerability. Forgive those you've hurt as you learn to be forgiving and compassionate, because the secret of forgiveness, compassion, and peace is in acceptance. Can you accept yourself, other people in the world just as they are? Can you accept life as it is without trying to control it? If you do, you can experience the peace that acceptance brings. So do not stop your journey, my friends. Do not stop moving towards your promised land. It is your home. Keep on dreaming, keep on being, keep sharing, keep shining, keep teaching. Keep spreading joy and goodwill. Do not follow fear, follow love. It's always in front of you. And remember to have faith, an unwavering adherence to principle, just as I have faith, the principle of love, all of you. Act with purity of heart and mind, despise none, defraud none, hate none. Cherish all, honor every child of God, every creature of the earth. May all people know peace in this year, and may you nurture kindness and love everywhere. Work to be present in the body, expand the heart, quiet the mind, because the deepest source of real power lies in your consciousness, in your ability to be mindful, to be aware, to be present in all of life's circumstances. So make the most of your time in this life. Continue to touch and transform the lives around you, because you're never alone. You are forever blessed and have the ability to bring blessing to everybody you meet, health, love, and renewal to everybody you come across. We're all energy. Energy cannot be destroyed. It can only be transformed. Your words are your power to transform, to love, to bless. So be generous with them. Bless others and bless yourself. Love with the heart, because we're all part of a greater whole. Embrace love, not fear. Forgiveness, not anger. And be there for someone, because someone will always be there for you, whether you know it or not. Continue to explore faith and belief and what they mean just to you, and never accept shame as a natural state. Whatever you feel, others have felt. Whatever you've experienced, others have too. We share together. We learn together and we help each other because we are each of us trying to find love, acceptance, and support. We all have or could have that special someone in our lives. So find them. Tell them what they mean. Remember, you're never alone on your journey to your promised land. Keep forgiving those you need to forgive and keep asking forgiveness from those you need to ask forgiveness of. And remember to think before you speak, because your words can empower you and free you, but they can also imprison you. Follow the laws of God. They're not conditional. Welcome his soul in with yours. It's connected to what we want, what our souls search for, and what we need to give, to get. Is unconditional love. Don't go changing to try and please me. You never let me down before. Don't imagine you're too familiar, and I don't see you anymore. Love everybody, my friends, just the way they are, because that is acceptance, and that's what we're here to do. Thank you for joining me. Have a great week. Please keep exercising forgiveness. Be thankful, be gracious, be kind, be loving. Believe in yourself and in love. Continue to spread a little goodwill to the world. Never forget, you are the miracle in someone else's life. Shabbat shalom and blessings to you all. Take care. Thanks. Bye.